All right, welcome back to another episode of Tasting Through Time podcast. Today we're covering Cracker Jack. It's in the title and thumbnail, so it's no surprise.
I cannot tell you the last time I had Apple Jacks or Cracker Jacks.
I can't tell you the last time I had Cracker Jacks either. But okay, the history, phenomenal.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's actually one of the oldest snacks in America.
I feel like I should be at a ballpark.
That's a beautiful transition.
Thanks.
We might as well just hop into the history.
All right.
I don't care about saying who we are, but
They don't care who we are.
yeah, that's fair. Okay, let's just get into the history then. All right, I got my Ten Commandments tablet. Back at it again. I guess we have a bag of Cracker Jacks here that Julian so graciously brought.
Very, very easy to find.
Yeah, what did we go to, like 3-4 stores?
Yes.
I haven't had Cracker Jacks since this new design. I'm not.
Oh, the last time I had Cracker Jacks, it was in a box.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's still offered in a box too, but
They still got a prize inside, though, and that's
no,
all that
huge.
matters.
We're gonna talk all about that actually. Let's open it up. Let's have a little. Let's have a little taste, huh? Wait, is this not right?
I think there's something on the back there. How many college degrees does it take to open a bag of Cracker Jacks?
You're gonna have to do it for me.
Oh, good. Give it to the guy with the art degree. You see right here where it says open here?
I
Well,
didn't.
well, check this out. This is a little something I learned.
It's just a new segment.
All right. Enough playing around. I was just joking. Hoo-ha! Holy shit. Got it. Easy.
Yeah, right where it said open here. Easy.
Look at that. Look at that crisp cut.
Hey, that actually opened nicely.
That smells like
What
Fenway.
do you think a Cracker Jack is?
What?
What do you think a Cracker Jack is? Like, what is this?
Is it not a popcorn?
Popcorn and what?
Crack? Or Jack? Jack me off.
I'm about to tell you what
the
it is.
ball
Man,
again.
they're good though, huh?
I don't know. You took it before I could taste one, bitch.
Yeah, that's on me. They leave you wanting more. And by more, I mean better taste. No, I like Cracker Jacks, but Cracker Jacks have good memories for me. We'll get to the memories later. We got a lot of history to get into. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So in 1871, a young and ambitious German immigrant named Frederick William Ruckheim arrived in Chicago with a dream and determination to succeed, like we all have.
I know a few guys who came over here with a dream.
Yeah. At just 23 years old, he invested his entire savings of $200. He was broke, but equivalent to today's dollars, it's about $5,000. So, hey, at 23, that's pretty good. He invested it all in a popcorn stand owned by a friend of his. It wasn't a passion for popcorn that drove him to do this, though, but a keen business sense that told him popcorn would be a hit in the area.
Where's he at?
Chicago. I don't know if I explicitly, oh yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
He's in Chicago.
Okay.
But to Ruckheim's delight, his intuition proved correct. The popcorn stand thrived under his management, showcasing his natural talent for sales and marketing. Within 2 years, he took full control of the business. Joined by his younger brother, Louis, together they transformed the modest popcorn stand into a bustling empire known as Reliable Confections.
Rolls off the tongue.
Rolls off the tongue. It was here that they offered a variety of popcorn and different confectionery delights. So my man was making anything and everything.
Mm-hmm. Kind of reminds me of you when you worked at Disney World.
Fuck. Yeah. It's crazy that that's pushed so deep into my head.
Which part?
Like making different candy apples and stuff at Disney World. Because I was so bad at it.
It's crazy that I still haven't got a peanut yet.
We're going to talk about it. So as the years passed, Reliable Confections became a household name in Chicago. But it was a specific event that catapulted Ruckheim Brothers to nationwide fame. In 1893, the World Columbian Exposition, a grand international event, also known as the 1893 Chicago World's Fair.
All right.
That's a little bit more well known.
Yeah.
It was at this World Fair that the brothers unveiled their latest creation, molasses-coated popcorn with peanuts. And that's what Cracker Jack is today. But here's another fun fact for you. The 1893 World's Fair also introduced Aunt Jemima pancakes and the creation of the ice cream cone.
That was a big fair.
Big fair there. Big fair, brother. So while some doubted the appeal of this new treat, it quickly captured the hearts and taste buds of the public, whether it was the World's Fair or simply their innovative recipe. By 1896, their confection had gained immense popularity and a new name, Cracker Jack. The success story of Cracker Jack had begun, a testament to the vision and entrepreneurial spirit of Frederick Ruckheim, the immigrant who turned a humble popcorn stand into an iconic American treat. But let's dive a little bit deeper into Cracker Jack.
You gotta dive deep in his bag if you ever want to get a damn peanut.
Yeah, a peanut or a prize.
The prize at the top now.
Oh, well, that's convenient. Prizes aren't as good as they used to be, but we're going to talk about that too. But the tale of how Cracker Jack got its name is not completely known, but in most renditions, someone, be it an employee, a salesman, or a delighted customer, tasted the innovative molasses-coated popcorn and peanuts blend and exclaimed, "That's Cracker Jack."
That's common. That's a common expression when you taste something good around here.
Well, during that era, Cracker Jack was a popular expression. It was akin to, that popcorn's lit. That popcorn is fucking dope.
Popcorn is good.
That popcorn tastes nice.
This is delicious.
That popcorn is satisfying.
All right. Everyone has turned this off already.
Me too. Yet amidst these tales lies another intriguing possibility of the name creation. An 1896 advertorial found in the Chicago Tribune hints that the Ruckheim brothers themselves might have coined the name. Legend has it that they overheard a German colleague savoring the confection for the first time, exclaiming, "This is excellent," but in German, which I don't know what that is. Although not confirmed, it's believed that Frederick Ruckheim possibly wrote that advertorial in the paper. And this adds another layer of mystery to the story, leaving us to ponder what the true origin might be. Or perhaps what Frederick Ruckheim wanted us to believe was the creation. But who cares, really? Nobody. Really nobody. When you think of Cracker Jack, you think of baseball. But how Cracker Jack got into the baseball song is another story entirely. Cracker Jack is part of the baseball experience, according to Kevin Haggerty, who oversees concessions at Fenway Park in Boston. He says that it's to the point that when places have tried to swap out Cracker Jack for, say, Crunch and Munch, which when I went to Albertsons, our local Albertsons, and looked for Cracker Jack, all I could find was Crunch and Munch. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No, I was thinking of Moose Munch.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
I don't think I do either. Which is wild.
But whenever these concession stands tried to replace it for Crunch and Munch, they faced notable pushback from the fans. The association between baseball and this molasses-coated popcorn and peanut confection is undoubtedly the result of the enduring popularity of the once a hit, but now a classic baseball song. You know the name of this song?
No, I don't know the name. It's Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
That's the name of the song.
Is it?
Yeah.
Dang. That's right to the point.
According to Tim Wiles, the research director for the Baseball Hall of Fame, singer-songwriter Jack Norworth wrote the lyrics in 1908, supposedly coming up with the line, "Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks."
Oh, shit.
For the simple reason that it rhymes so aptly with the next line. You know?
I don't care if we ever go back.
I don't care if I never get back.
Oh, dang.
As genius of a marketing move as it might appear, history suggests that Cracker Jack got its name checked into baseball lore purely by luck. In fact, neither Ruckheim brother was ever known to like baseball, especially not before the song was written. Nor did Norworth, the guy who wrote the song.
Why so many people investing their time and talent into a song about baseball if they don't care about it?
Money speaks.
Did somebody offer them money to do it?
Yeah, I think he got paid to write the song. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe he was just in his basement writing a song about something he didn't care about.
He was a singer-songwriter at the time, so but Norworth seemed to have an inkling that Cracker Jack was sometimes sold at ballpark concession stands. In fact, it had been since 1896, though it wasn't nearly as popular until the song was made. Cracker Jack made its first appearance at a pro game 1 year before Norworth wrote the song.
That's convenient.
Yeah, right? The molasses-coated popcorn and peanut confection is still sold today at baseball stadium concession stands virtually everywhere, with concession managers considering it a do-not-disturb item.
We have gone to some college games together.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember seeing Cracker Jacks anywhere there?
No, but I don't remember looking.
Not me either.
Well,
I was just curious.
Yeah.
Callie and I went to Fenway, and I did not get Cracker Jacks. I got a beer and a hot dog, but I got a few beers and a hot dog. But
I usually go beer and hot dog.
But I don't. I would assume they had them at Fenway, but I don't know. I've only been the one time. Which, side note, as history people, Fenway is a phenomenal place just to go, whether you care about baseball or not. I'm not a diehard baseball guy by any stretch, but Fenway was cool.
I'm not either, but I would love to go.
Yeah, I guess next time I'll get some Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, there you go.
So I don't get booed and ran out the
Yeah, people will
field.
take a picture of you and post it on
Like,
social media.
This is that guy.
This is the guy from the Cracker Jack episode.
He's not even eating Cracker Jacks.
It doesn't even have any views.
He's sucking on a hot dog right now.
He's a glizzy goblin.
Well, there's a song that is sucking on a chili dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't like chili that much. Sucking on a hot dog.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I was laughing in my mind because I was thinking of me trying to edit you sucking on a hot dog during the episode. But hey, don't worry about it.
Oh, we can just do some B-roll footage after.
Yeah, I'll get a little video of you after. All right, so back to the history, huh? Cracker Jack's enduring popularity isn't just a lucky baseball connection. While the mention of Cracker Jacks in Take Me Out to the Ball Game certainly helped, the Rucon brothers' smart marketing was the real key to success here. Imagine if they tried to charge royalties for the brand name. It wouldn't be the same. Norworth might have easily swapped Cracker Jacks for another snack that rhymed, but according to the Made in Chicago Museum, the brothers wisely decided to embrace association and not seek royalties.
You think Applejack was the next? Applejack cereal was the next in line?
I think that's the clear choice here.
It'd be crazy if you went to a major league baseball game and everyone's just eating
some cereal.
Some cereal.
I like that.
Yeah, we'll start it. We'll start the trend.
Bring my own. In 1910, the Rucon brothers upped the ante on candy marketing by including prizes in the tins that Cracker Jacks are sold in.
Apple Jacks?
They started with coupons aimed at adults, but by 1912, the focus had shifted to kids. Think tin soldiers, paper dolls, and spinners, nestled amongst the popcorns and peanuts at the time. These weren't just any prizes, though. The 1914-1950 era saw the inclusion of now valuable baseball cards. This marked a turning point. For 2 years, Cracker Jack showed its dedication to baseball by featuring these cards alongside the classic caramel-coated popcorn and peanuts. What's this prize?
We have a little sticker of the little dog on the label, which maybe we'll figure out what the significance is, but maybe we won't. It's a little sticker, and it says if you go to crackerjack.com and you follow the directions, you can start playing. So I assume it unlocks some game.
So it's not a toy.
No, it's a sticker / internet thing.
Interesting.
I'd rather the toy soldier.
Same. But after the baseball cards, iconic Monopoly-style pieces were made, and they were made by the same company behind Monopoly's originals, which is kind of cool. So it's like collectible Monopoly pieces.
That were only in Cracker Jack?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
But just like the baseball cards, many Cracker Jack toys have become collector's treasures. However, with Frito-Lay's 2016 switch to QR codes for online games, these classic
2006?
2016.
No.
Sorry, I don't know if I said 2006.
No, I'm not listening.
These classic prizes might see their value skyrocket if you still have your hands on some. You don't.
No.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
In 1899, the Rucon brothers joined forces with Henry Eckstein, who introduced a revolutionary wax-sealed packaging for Cracker Jacks. Maybe that's what took you so long to open that package. This innovation marked a shift from the bulky tins to a now familiar slim red, white, and blue boxes that we associate Cracker Jack with today. Except that's a bag. Eckstein's sealed packaging wasn't just about aesthetics. It significantly improved Cracker Jack's portability without compromising its freshness and crispness. A feat that was especially crucial for a product like Cracker Jack during travel to its destination.
I just want one peanut.
Okay.
I might have my hands on one. Oh.
That's what they look like, man.
The most decrepit looking peanut I ever saw. This is a peanut that's taking a turn for the worse. I'm gonna start eating this.
The collaboration was so impactful that the company adopted the name Ruckheim Bros and Eckstein, highlighting the importance of this collaboration with Cracker Jack, and it catapulted its success because it was able to spread while keeping them fresh, which is a big deal. Big deal. Nobody wants a stale Cracker Jack.
No.
So you mentioned the things on the packaging, the boy and the dog.
Yeah.
The boy's name is Sailor Jack, and he's the image of the young boy in a sailor suit featured on the packaging of all Cracker Jack snacks. He's been the brand's most iconic mascot since around 1918. So let's learn a little bit about him.
I can't wait.
He was modeled after Robert Ruckheim, the grandson of the company's founder, Frederick Ruckheim, who we've been mentioning. Sadly, Robert died young from pneumonia, shortly after he would appear on the packaging of Cracker Jacks. As a tribute to him, the company has stuck with him ever since. Despite these tragic circumstances, Sailor Jack has become a recognizable and enduring symbol of Cracker Jack. But also, the dog he's often alongside or holding on the packaging is named Bingo, who was designed after Eckstein's dog. But
any relation to the Bingo song?
I'm sure he probably named it that. I don't know the timing of it, though.
No.
But the whole packaging is thought out. Even the choice of red, white, and blue is on purpose. As the great-granddaughter of Frederick Ruckheim explains, this color scheme was a strategic move during World War I. It was a proactive measure to counter allegations of anti-American statements that were coming out from the Cracker Jack company at the time.
Damn.
Well, Ruckheim was a German immigrant.
Yeah.
So you have to remember that.
Unlucky.
And he made a few statements.
And it was his grandson who died?
Yeah. Oh, come on, man.
No. I'm just saying, like, CIA might have some explaining
We might
to
have
do.
a little conspiracy episode coming up soon.
I have missed like 10 Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, they're pretty hard, man.
This is tough. I'm not smart enough to eat these snacks.
That's fair.
Get me a hot dog.
Cut to the B-roll of you eating hot dog. But Cracker Jack's story isn't all sunshine and baseball games. The company faced some ethical challenges in its early years as well. One of the darkest chapters involves their use of child labor in the early 1900s. Oof. Facing competition and aiming to cut costs, they employed as many as 200 children. Dude, it's not like they were trying to hide it. But let me finish this before you comment. While child labor wasn't technically illegal for older teenagers at the time, there was found that kids as young as 14 were working for the company, and public opinion was already turning against them. And
The kids?
No, by the company. And by 1908, the company had halved its child workforce, though they remained one of Chicago's largest child employers for years. Not anymore, I hope.
Nothing screams America like working yourself to the bone at
That's
a young
true.
age, I guess.
Yep.
That's the American dream.
Why wait to work yourself into the bone when you could get a head start on it?
Mm-hmm.
American dream, baby.
Next thing you know, pneumonia. Gotta get it in before.
Yeah, CIA will take care of it. Founder Frederick Ruckheim also faced controversy during World War I, which is kind of what I had touched on earlier. Despite his German heritage, he initially refused military recruitment drives at his factories and displayed pro-German sentiment. However, public pressure forced him to change course, and he ultimately pledged full support for the American war effort. My man just wanted to sell Cracker Jacks. He didn't give a shit. But Cracker Jack could not stay in the Ruckheim family forever. In the 1960s, a buyer came calling. Borden's.
Ah,
At the time, Borden's was buying everything. They were buying glue, they were buying spray paint, they were buying other food things. They were just buying.
what were they doing with it all?
They just wanted to be an umbrella company.
Oh, thought they might have been doing arts and crafts.
They were literally buying anything from the things I listed to also, they bought a seafood chowder company. Just
Borden's Chowder.
wild. But they bought Cracker Jack in 1964. Eventually, the buying spree became too much for Borden's. They had too much on their hands, and it would change ownership a few decades later. PepsiCo Frito-Lay welcomed Cracker Jack to the fold in 1997. According to the Los Angeles Times, at the time of the sale, Cracker Jack was pulling about $60 million per year in profit, and it was expected Frito-Lay would use existing resources to help boost that number even further. While analysts theorized that the snack food giant paid less than $50 million for Cracker Jack, making it a great deal where they could make their money back in less than a year, they also recognized the challenge that would come along with giving new life to such a historic brand, something that's very rarely people are able to do. One of the biggest successes that the company made was creating a butter toffee flavor. You can find a version of Cracker Jack's butter toffee product, though it only includes the popcorn, not the peanuts. But maybe this one does too, because you can't find many
I
of
got
them.
one peanut in there.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably saved like $2 or $3 a bag by not putting that one peanut in there.
You telling me peanuts are pricey?
$2 or $3 for one, apparently. If my math is correct.
There's an addition to the Cracker Jack family. You ever heard of Cracker Jill?
Nope.
Well, she was introduced April of 2022,
They shouldn't have done it.
so 2 years ago. Though it's just the same product with new packaging, Cracker Jill celebrates women in sports and swaps out Sailor Jack on each package for different variations of a new mascot.
What about my young king?
Sailor
he died of
Jill.
pneumonia.
Hold on, let me finish.
He died of sepsis.
Yeah, that was a CIA. Let me finish. The Sailor Jill packaging is a special edition option that Frito-Lay says is available only in professional ballparks or when consumers make a $5 or larger donation to Women's Sports Foundation while supplies last. So I don't know if it's a permanent thing, but Cracker Jack has also pledged to donate some large sum of money to Women's Sports Foundation, and they hired music artists to create a new version of Take Me Out to the Ball Game that features Cracker Jill in place of Cracker Jack in the lyrics. While Cracker Jill's introduction was timed to coincide with baseball season, Frito-Lay intends to keep Sailor Jill alongside Sailor Jack as a feature fixture of the brand.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad addition.
Look, I made some jokes prematurely, but, you know.
I'm all for including women in things.
They still
Look,
got
me, I love women.
They still got the dog?
Still got the dog, yeah.
It's Captain Jack and Bingo. Sailor Jack.
Sailor Jack.
And then Sailor Jill and Bingo.
Yeah, I guess.
You just saying stuff?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right.
Didn't sound like you were too sure of your question either.
At this point, dude, I made jokes, and I'm just trying to backpedal so I don't get canceled. Made jokes about how Sailor Jill was a bad move, and then you told me the reason behind it, and now I'm like, damn.
That's why I was trying to get you to let me finish.
Oh, well.
All right, so.
I'll go down with the ship, much like these sailors probably would do.
Yeah, there really isn't many peanuts. Maybe the peanuts are at the bottom?
I had to dig deep.
Can I get a rating on Cracker Jack from you?
Overall?
1 out of 10?
We're
going to start doing this from now on.
Yeah. It's sitting at a strong 6.3.
Ooh, I had 6.2 in my mind.
Hey,
Look,
it's fine, you know.
we got some refined palates on this podcast.
Cracker Jack just reminds me of being a kid. I guess it was just more prevalent. I don't know if my parents liked it. I don't know. I feel like we had it more often, but maybe in my mind it's just remembering the times we had it. And
I miss the better prizes because I do remember them being better
yeah, I don't
than
remember.
QR code games.
Yeah.
But history is fairly interesting, and I could have gone a lot deeper too. So like, there's a lot there.
There is a lot more history to it than I would have expected.
Yeah. I also didn't know it was. I mean, I knew it was old, but I didn't know it was one of the oldest snacks in America.
Yeah.
Like,
what else were they snacking on? Plums?
Aunt Jemima, ice cream cones,
Plums and
plums, peanuts.
they were all going into these Cracker Jacks.
Gosh.
Peanut shortage. This is a little side quest, but do they still put prizes in cereal? I know we made a few jokes about Apple Jacks and we're talking about the prizes here. Do they still have toys in cereal?
I don't know if they still have toys in cereal.
That's man, I used to love whenever I'd open a bag of cereal and they had the little color change spoon.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to do
Yeah.
a cereal soon on the show, and then we can see if there's a prize in there.
Yeah.
You got? I mean, that's the history of Cracker Jack. You got anything else?
No, I support Cracker Jack and Cracker Jill and Bingo and maybe even what other animal that they would put on here. And
A cat.
a big cat guy. Love cats. Got 2
Same.
cats.
I support them all as well. But yeah, hey, I'm a big fan of Cracker Jacks. That's all I gotta say. Even Sailor Jack on the bag, he's throwing it in his mouth like you.
Well,
Except he probably, well, it looks like he missed.
I'm willing to bet he
To
didn't
be
make
fair,
it.
that doesn't look like he made it. But yeah, I like Cracker Jack. That's all I got for the history. You got anything else for these people?
I got nothing.
All right. Well, we'll see you again next week with another episode. We appreciate you for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. It goes a long way. We really appreciate it. If you listen anywhere else, check out the video if you want on YouTube. If not, follow wherever you're listening, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya.
See ya.